Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to kind of like a day in the life, get organised, clean with me kind of vlog. It's kind of like a bit of like a mixed match of things, really. But I have quite a bit to do today, and I thought I would take you along with me and film it, really. I've just dropped George off to nursery. It's currently Friday. This is the last day George is going to be at nursery now until the baby comes. So if you didn't know, I'm a mum of one to a little boy called George. He is 4 and we are currently pregnant with our second child, and he is due any day now, or I do have a scheduled C-section for next week. So it's a bit of a waiting game, really, seeing if this little one's going to be born before the section or not. But today is George's last day before effectively baby number 2 is coming, and I wanted to take today to kind of just get a little bit done. There are a few jobs. I can do all these jobs really with George around, but I mean, I might as well take this time to do a few different things that I need to get done whilst George is at nursery. He's only at nursery until 12. It's currently 9 AM, so it's only a couple of hours. It's not too long at all. And then what I'm going to do is go pick him up later, come back home, have some lunch, or potentially take lunch out with us. But I am thinking about maybe taking George out to the zoo later on, just because if we have a section, I'm not going to tell you the exact date, but if we do end up having a section, then it is in a couple of days' time, but we do need to self-isolate. So we're going to be staying in really for the next sort of however many days. So it might be a good idea to get George out, spend like one last day with him, just being an only child, like out and about, and yeah, just making the most of the day, really. I'm currently parked outside my house because I feel like it's a bit of a mess in there. I've quite a bit to get done, like on my to-do list, and I think if I go in, I kind of just need to start. So I thought I would film this intro outside. I should also have an exciting parcel that says it's been delivered. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that just as we go in. But guys, if you're not already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you did subscribe to my channel. For ages, I've been trying to hit 1,200 subscribers, and I finally did that a couple of days ago. So thank you so much if you did subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It's completely free to do so. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really helps me out with like a sort of knowing what my stats are and things like that. So without further ado, I think we should get into today's video. Let's just crack on with a busy day of cleaning and just trying to get stuff done ready for baby number 2. Okay, so before I get on now with my day and get cleaning and trying to get a little bit more organised and getting on with my list, I mentioned that I thought I had a parcel, or I hoped that I had a parcel that had arrived, and it has. So I've been waiting for this parcel to arrive now from a company called The Name Stamp. Now this part of the video is really kindly sponsored by them. They've really kindly gifted me this product to try and review and obviously let you guys know what I think of it. So before I show you what is in this box, and I'm really excited to actually have a proper look, because of course I've already had a little peek because I'm very, very excited about it. Effectively, The Name Stamp are a company. I'll pop some information up on the screen here if I can, and I'll link obviously their website and some information down below for you guys to go and have a look. But The Name Stamp are a company that started then a couple of years ago, a family-driven company that effectively had 3 children and were always getting their clothes mixed up and confused. I luckily at the moment only have 1 child. I've got a second one coming on the way. However, there will be quite a big size difference between them, so I don't think I'm too worried about getting the children's clothes confused. However, my little boy George, he is 4, he currently goes to nursery, and he is constantly coming home with other children's clothing, or I know that his clothes then end up going to other kids' houses, and you then never just see it again. My part, it probably is kind of my fault a little bit. I've been a little bit lazy. I haven't labelled any of his clothes, and that's just because it just seems like such an effort to either sit down and order loads of different sort of labels that you have to either sew in, iron in, or whatever, and it just takes forever. Or obviously then you just take a pen and a Sharpie, but then it kind of like leaks, runs in the washing machine, it doesn't look very nice, so I just haven't bothered. Which is not great on my part. So when the company called The Name Stamp reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review a couple of their products, I was so excited to actually try them and see if, because I've heard about The Name Stamp before, I've heard about stamps for clothing, I just never sort of really looked into it. So when they reached out, I was really excited. I said yes immediately. And they finally arrived. So we'll have a look through them, and obviously I will let you know a little bit about them. So they've sent me 2 stamps very, very kindly. Now there are so many different patterns to choose from. So on their website currently, they have got half price on all of their items. So go and check out the website. Like I say, I'll link it down below. Also, if you go through the link down the bottom as well, or if you pop in my code, I'll link everything down below and I'll pop it on the screen now. But you do also get 10% off your purchases as well. And if you spend over a certain amount, you also get free worldwide shipping as well. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be ordering one of these stamps. It's the ultimate parent hack. So anyway, I've ordered 2 stamps. I'm covering this one just because the names are on like little sticky things on here. But this is the name of our second child, which I haven't actually announced in any way yet. And I don't know how I'm doing it or what I'm doing, but I didn't want to announce it this kind of way. So I'm going to hide that one. Obviously, I'll show you what this one is. So they just come in these little bags, and you get to choose what you put on the stamp. So we personalised it, and I popped, I don't know if you can see it there, wait for it to focus. I just popped George's name, and you can also put a little like an emoji or like some kind of icon on there as well. And if you don't know about George, he's obsessed with dinosaurs, so we definitely went for the dinosaur one for him. And this is the stamp then. So they're really good quality, made out of plastic, a really good quality. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be flimsy, but they're really, really good quality products. We went for the dinosaur one. George helped me choose out the one that he wanted, and this is the one that he decided on. So I know when he gets home from nursery, he's going to be really excited to see this. So these stamps then are reusable up to 1,000 times. I don't even know if I'm ever going to actually get through all of this, because 1,000 times is quite a lot. It's also machine washable. So one of the biggest things I was worried about when labelling George's clothes previously before was writing on like a pen or a Sharpie and it leaking in the wash and then going on to other clothes. This is non-transferable, so you can pop this on the clothing and it's going to stay up there to at least 50 washes, if not potentially more, and then all you need to do after that is just restamp it and it's going to last you another 50. It also works on thin clothing, darker clothing, sometimes depending on the type of clothing that you're sort of looking at. If it's like really, really dark, like completely black, then it may be worth investing in some of these like little stickers. Currently at the moment with every order, they are sending out these little stickers as well, I believe. So have a look on the website when you order and just see whether that is an offer that they still have on at the moment. But I think you can just sort of slice a bit off, iron it on and then stick it on. But George doesn't really have too many dark clothing, so I think this would just be fine how it is. But this is the stamp then. I don't know how well you can see. I'm not exactly too sure. But what we're going to do, we're going to go upstairs now. I'm going to find some of George's clothing and I'm going to have a little bit of a stamping session whilst he's at nursery and just try and get a little bit more organised. He's starting a specialist school next week, so we're really excited for that. And he's obviously going to need to make sure that his clothes are labelled. So I'm going to get on with this and get on with the rest of the day. But thank you so much to the Name Stamp for sending me out those products. I'm really excited to try them. And like I say, if you're interested, there's links down below, discounts, etc. Currently half price off, plus the discount. So go and check out their website. And yeah, let's get on with the day. Okay, so I just finished up then filming some content, some brand work for the Name Stamp, which we just spoke about. Obviously I wanted to do a review on here, but I also wanted to make sure that I did an Instagram post and a TikTok as well. So I filmed all of that. It's taken me like an hour and a half to get that sorted, but I've been meaning to obviously get that sorted as soon as I wanted the delivery to arrive. I wanted to make sure I filmed it because baby could be coming any day, so I wanted to get that done, so I'm glad that's sorted. I've got about an hour till I need to pick George up from nursery, so I'm going to give the house a bit of a speed clean. Upstairs is done, so I'm really just going to do like the front room, the hallway and the kitchen. So I will insert some speedy cleaning motivation right here.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive.
So I've just done a really quick sort of speed clean of the downstairs then before I go and pick George up from nursery. But something I wanted to do really quickly, because I've got about 20 minutes till I need to leave, and I'm kind of like on the ball of wanting to get stuff done. So I've got one of these like nappy caddies like here, and I've got all these bits that I want to kind of like put into it. So I thought I might as well pack it on camera with you guys, and obviously you can comment down below if there's anything that you feel like I've missed out for the caddy that's going to be really handy that I need to grab quite quickly, or things that aren't really necessary. I'm thinking I've got two caddies. I've got one upstairs that I'm going to keep under the next to me crib, and that will just be like a really quick thing to grab as and when I need it. But then this one's going to stay downstairs. So if there is anything you guys think that I've missed out of this, then comment down below and obviously let me know. So this is the caddy then. It is a grey caddy. I'm not exactly sure where it is from. I was gifted it at my baby shower. On the side it says ZNP. I'm not sure. If I can find it, or maybe like Amazon or eBay or something, I'll link it down below. But I'm not exactly sure where it's come from. Okay, so the first thing then I wanted to make sure I'm packing is enough nappies. So I've got like, ooh, I don't know, maybe like 10, oh, there's more here. 13, 16. There's about 14 nappies here, which I feel like should be enough for like a day and a half. Obviously my thought sort of process was, obviously if I'm using this throughout the day, you know, we're not going to be constantly at home downstairs anyway, so we're not going to be like rattling through it really quickly, I don't think. But my thought process was that maybe each evening I could sit and refill it every night maybe. Oh God, I bought down so many nappies. I could maybe just refill it in the evening time, you know, with like fresh bibs, fresh nappies, wipes, etc. So I'm going to go in with some nappies. I've also got a pack of wipes. These are the pure biodegradable wipes from Lidl. We use these with George. They're great. We absolutely love them. George has quite sensitive skin, so these have worked really, really well for us. So I think that they will be probably fine for baby. Now I want to make sure then that I've got some, I think I bought some down, some like nappy rash creams. I got some Bepanthen. We use sort of this and Sudocrem for George. You know, I've got so many of both, so I'm just going to pop that maybe like one of these little side pockets here next to the nappies. What else? Nappy bags. I feel like these are a must when it comes to having a caddy, and just knowing that they're available. I obviously want to make sure they're accessible, so I'm going to pop them, I'm not sure where I'm going to pop them. I'm going to pop them right here in one of the side, or I don't know, we'll just leave them there for now and we'll work our way around it. I want to make sure that I've got a couple of sort of like spare outfits. So I've got 2 baby grows, so I'm going to pop that in there. I've also got this baby grow as well. They're so tiny. I'm getting so excited to meet him. So I'm going to pop 2 baby grows in there, and then we want to make sure then that I've got some vests as well. So I'm going to go. Can't believe that's inside of me and I've got to get that out somehow. I mean, well, it's going to be a section regardless, isn't it? Probably, most likely, unless he's coming in the next couple of days, which I don't think he is. So it's probably going to end up in a section, but that's fine. No pushing for me. So I've got 2 baby grows, 2 spare vests, and then I've gone in with 2 hats. I don't know if that's a bit too much maybe, but you know, if we're wanting to go out, I've also already packed his changing bag already. I'm sure I'll empty and repack it before we ever go out, but 2 hats, I'll leave them there so then we can grab them if we need to go. Got a pair of socks, a pair of scratchy mitts, and then I've got this really cute comforter. I know tiny babies don't really hold anything or use comforters, but it's quite cute looking, so we'll pop that in there. And then I've also obviously gone in with a lot of bibs and muslins, because you do most of your feeding downstairs really anyway, if that is where you are. So I wanted to make sure then that I've got enough muslin. So I'm just going to roll them up like this and pop them into the caddy very, very easily, so they're really accessible to grab hold of. And then bibs then, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bibs, another pair of scratchy mitts. Never have too many scratchy mitts. Oh, and another muslin. Okay, so I've also got one of these like sensory toys. It'll probably be a couple of months until he actually can like pick up or play with a sensory toy, but they're quite handy just to have, I don't know, when you're doing tummy time, just give it a colour, or you know, I know they can use it in black and white for however long, but sensory, we'll leave that in there just in case. And then I've also got the baby Milestone cards in here. The first one I think isn't until a month old anyway, but I thought they'd be really handy just to maybe store in here, just so I know where they are. So if I want to do a picture at any point, I can do. So that is my caddy nice and full. I will show you everything in there. So it's not the neatest packed then, especially those muslins. They're not very packed very neatly. But here then, like I said, I've got some nappies, the wipes. I popped the Sudocrem in here. We've got the nappy sacks, all like the spare clothes, bibs, socks, scratchy mitts are in here, and some toys, etc. And bibs, and then obviously we've got the muslins over here. So that is my downstairs caddy packed. Okay, so it's been like 3 hours then since I dropped George off. I'm now going to go pick him up from nursery. I feel like I've got quite a bit done this morning. This vlog I feel like is going to be really long and random, and I don't know what it's going to be full of, but that's kind of how this vlog was going to be. It was more of like a day in the life, come along with me, get organised, try and do some bits for baby, etc. So let's go pick George up, say hi, probably come back and have some lunch here, and then decide whether we are going to go to the zoo this afternoon or whether we will just play in the garden. But I will see you in just a moment. Guys, that's a really bad place to put the camera, but George, do you want to say hello?
Hiya! I some dinosaurs.
We just picked George up from nursery. Now, George, would you like to go home, have some lunch, and then should we go to the zoo?
Yeah.
Does that sound like fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, so we're going to go home then. George had a really good day at nursery. He painted an amazing picture. George, what is this? It's an elephant. It's amazing. So yeah, we're just going to quickly run home. We'll have a very quick sort of picnicky lunch, probably in the garden because it is boiling outside, and then we'll go to the zoo. I don't know how long this vlog has been. I don't know whether it's been 20 minutes. It feels like I filmed loads this morning, and I don't want to bore you with like the longest vlog in the world. You want to go to the zoo, so if it's not too long, I'll maybe insert a little bit of footage from the zoo, but if not, I think that is where I'm going to end today's vlog, because I want to go and spend my last afternoon spending time with George, with just having one child before the next one pops along very soon, because our self-isolation starts very shortly. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as a viewer, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very, very soon. Take care, bye.